I'm not gay. He is. I'm just a real heavy sleeper.
That's right.
What? Yeah. So there's a reason why I don't go fishing with my gay friends, Mike. You know why?
No.
Because every time I get a fish on, I say, grab my pole, things get weird.
Yeah, I bet.
They're on, I went. They check their ID and go, are you so-and-so's sister? Yep. Hey, can we get some stamps and some bracelets for these two?
Let them in. Yeah.
VIP.
Yeah, sure.
And they're like, and then they came back and told me, said, your name holds weight. I said, it sure does.
Did it for years, right?
For years.
Yeah.
And that's one thing actually Dad actually said, Mike, a long time ago when I was younger, he goes, don't let anybody embarrass the name and don't embarrass our name.
Yeah, sure.
That's what he said. Stick up for the name and don't screw up the name.
Yeah.
So I think I screwed it up a little bit in high school. Hey everybody, welcome back to You Would Think with Mikey D and Bobby D. We're doing it backwards today. I did that on purpose, but I didn't point the right way at the right time. I did not. So regardless, I was going to try. I didn't tell him that I was doing that, but I did it anyway. All right. Yeah. So here we are back again in still no rain, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And it's been, geez, Mike, what, 2 months maybe? 2 months? I mean,
yeah, we're well into August right now, so yeah. It's been. I thought the last time we had a significant rain was in June, so it's definitely been a month and a half of getting into 2 months here.
Well, here's what I'm hearing for out there where my mama lives. She's been saying that numerous people in the area are having to replace their pumps in their well because they're burning out because their wells are empty.
Because their wells are empty.
I'm like, oh, that's not good. So now she's all paranoid again because I'm like, okay, Mom, once again, you live by yourself. You have two giant things. You're fine. Am I though? I'm like, well, stop brushing your teeth.
Well, we've changed. We do things, doing what we can to conserve water right now. But we've never had issues living out here the whole time. But I did notice on one of the group pages there that people were starting to say that their wells are starting to have issues with them. So it's bad,
dude.
Right?
It's getting close. Like when I drive by to come out here, you can see the line on some of the wharfs where it's definitely gone down maybe a foot.
Yeah,
but
you drive by the backup water supply.
Where's that?
It's you go all the way up the end of the Prospect, turn down St. Margaret's Bay Road and head toward the Armdale.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, so the backup water supply, Halifax Water's backup water supply, one of them I would assume is in there, and it's lowest I've ever seen it. Right. Yeah,
you can see it.
Oh God, if you drive by, you can see like all the rocks.
I'm never out that area ever.
All the iron staining on the rocks.
Oh, you would definitely see that.
Right? So,
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
But
anyway, it's they're calling for, I think,
Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday night into Tuesday. They're calling for like about 30 to 40 mils. So it's please.
I'm gonna go walking.
Please come.
Yeah, I want to go back into the woods. Right?
Yeah.
But you know what? There's some pricks where I come by. Those cars are parked in those woods trails. Mm-hmm. Like, why would you park there and not walk in the woods?
Yeah.
Why are you parking there?
Yeah.
Right? There's 2 cars there today when I came home from the gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's nowhere else that you were possible except in that woods.
Yeah, unless they're carpooling or something, right? You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. In that area, it would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because if I really wanted what was in that car, I'd just go take it.
That's fair enough.
It's like in the middle of nowhere kind of thing, right?
That's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. So I know I had the nieces and nephews down last week. I'm not going to steal anything anymore. But
anymore.
When you're kids, you put like different things in your pocket.
Every time you leave the house, I do a quick scan around, see what's missing. Yeah,
you should. I'm like a crow. I like shiny shit.
All my boxers are still there. My wife's underwear is all still there. We're good.
Oh, you should count closer.
Yeah, that's right.
You did have the nieces and nephews down. They probably went through the drawer and went,
they might have
fit into those.
Yeah.
Right? That was Carson.
They might
but anyway,
both be able to fit into them. Yeah. They're tiny kids.
Tiny kids, yeah. But I had my nieces and nephews down, and then you had your nieces and nephews down. Mm-hmm. And one thing that we both realized, talking off camera, we're poor, but other than that, no. we also noticed that we can't understand what it's like because I don't have any kids that I know of, and I know you don't have any kids that you know of.
That we know of. Yeah.
So a lot of us, once again, are brothers and sisters, just keep having sex and kids. So I'm running out of money, for these holidays and birthdays. And when you cut them off, 16, is that the rule?
That was the rule. That was the
16. You cut off
the age we pick 16. I've talked to people about this. I think we talked about this before as well.
Job.
I think it depends on the people, but some people say 13. We chose 16. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that's what, like you said, get a job. You're old enough to work.
Get a job.
That's the way it was when we grew up, right?
I mean, if you're young, I understand. You know, I hand out a lot of money when my nephews are down.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I have no
I
problem.
didn't
Like,
care.
still, if they, when they're around, like, I'll take them out to eat.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever they want to do, right? But
that's what I said.
But it's just the handing over the money thing. I think we're just kind of
Yeah.
got to the point where it's like, okay, once they hit 16, I think that's good enough.
Well, right? I know Christmas is coming up, and some of the family celebrates that, so we're gonna have to spend some money there. But I'm not saying I don't want to spend the money. I'm just saying it's just one of the things that I haven't done in a while, so I'm gonna have to realize what they want. Do I buy gift cards?
Well, this will be this will be different. It'll be your first one home.
Yeah, be the first one home. You know, usually just say, hey, hello, how are you, and all this.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm gonna be there, so we'll have to see them and have to learn how to wrap stuff again instead of in newspaper.
That's right. Yeah,
just
buy the bags.
Yeah,
it depends on how old they are too, because
that's the thing. I mean, I get nieces that are 3.
Doesn't matter what you buy, they're not going to want it. You just give them their money at a certain age, I guess.
They go from 3 to 23.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Is that right? Is that their IQs or their ages? Some of them it's their IQ, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. He's going to be in a special parking spot for the rest of his life.
Right.
I love my nephew.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a rocket scientist, basically, is what he's going to be. So we're just kidding. He's like an Elon Musk, but he doesn't have as many kids or wives.
Yeah.
Yet. He's working on it.
He's still young.
He's working on it.
Yeah.
So the point of the whole story.
Sorry, we got off topic there. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're talking. The point of the story is that it's hard to understand, especially as a woman, about what it's like to have children, because you made them, so you have a connection that we can never have. Mm-hmm. Plus, it's just something that you see how other people treat their kids, and we can't say anything, and I will not say anything. I just keep my mouth shut. Not my kids.
Not my kids.
And you raise your kids the way you want, but when you stand back, you see some things. You go, ooh, like a little bit every now and then. But I'm like, all right, they're working out. The kids are great. Nobody's a serial killer.
You sure? Yeah.
Right? Some of them don't even like cereal. But yeah, I mean, good on you. Here's my thing. To the moms, we miss Mother's Day, of course, but right, I'm gonna say this. Good on you, moms, because I realize now my mom, being the matriarch of the family, is like, how did you do this?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, mom stayed home for the most part after I was hatched, and she raised us all, right? And then went back to work later on. But I'm like, how did you? There was 5 of us, Mike.
Oh yeah.
The first 3 were boys.
Yeah.
Then there was my monster sister and my other sister.
Mm-hmm.
So basically 4 boys and a girl.
Yeah.
Right. She's not lesbian. I'm just saying she would punch you in your face. Okay. Right. That's why her kids are like, yes, mama.
Yeah.
And her husband's like, mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I look back and go, she needs more respect. We should have gave my mom so much more respect. Every mother is what I'm saying needs more respect. So ladies, we're all about the ladies, especially the moms, even though my mom and her recycling is still batshit crazy, Mike.
Well, I think I was telling you
still
when my sister-in-law was down and we were talking to her, and she was terrified of everything that the kids. Oh, don't do this. No, I don't want you going there. And I had said, do you remember we were out walking along the mountains when we were out in Jasper, and like I'm hauling you away from the cliff edge because you had no fear, and it's amazing to see
how worried you are about
anxiety there now.
Your own
but
children,
I mean, she had said, she goes, it's not me. I'm not worried about me.
That's right.
I never thought I'd be like this, but I can't help the anxiety I feel like every time they do something, right? And again, well, it's not my kid, I guess. Like, so, I mean, right. I don't get that same level of anxiety.
No,
my wife doesn't. She doesn't get that same level of anxiety, but not our kids, I guess. I mean, we still care about them and don't want anything to happen.
Oh yeah, of course, but
we don't have
that level of the shoulder tightness and the fight or flight all 24/7. That's got to be rough,
Yeah,
but.
Amazing how you change, I guess. Your mentality
I get to listen because my sisters were young when I was older, so to watch them and go, wow, your husband, you got him in check, you get all the kids in check. I'm like, I'm impressed. Good on you two. They're like, well, what did you expect? I'm like, okay,
that's fair enough. Yeah,
and I said that
when you left. So how old were they when you like moved out of the house and overseas and all?
Oh, well, moved out of the house. That was a long time ago. I mean, they were kids.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know my sisters till they got older, right? And one of the things they didn't know about me is when they started going to the bars, right? Because I had come up before them and worked in the bars and was
sure,
right? So they would go to the bar. Literally, this would happen. They told me this later on. They checked their ID and go, "Are you so-and-so's sister?" Yep. Hey, we get some stamps and some bracelets for these two.
Let them in. Yeah.
VIP.
Yeah, sure.
And they're like, and then they came back and told me, said, your name holds weight. I said, it sure does.
And did it for years, right?
For years. Yeah. And that's one thing actually Dad actually said, Mike, a long time ago when I was younger, he goes, don't let anybody embarrass the name, and don't embarrass our name.
Yeah, sure.
That's what he said. Stick up for the name, and don't screw up the name.
Yeah.
So I think I screwed it up a little bit in high school.
Well, well,
because here's why. Because everybody that came before me, the teachers asked, "Are you so and so's brother?" He's like, "Yep." I'm like, "Yeah, here we go." All 4 of them had to come behind me. Sorry.
Yeah. That's the way it goes. Eh?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Well, I think it was the reason why I was asking is because I remember moved out of the house at 18. Went. To
you were gone early.
Well, I went back for the first couple of summers through university, and then. Anyway, long story short, it was years later. Came home from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Showed up at dad's door. Dad's like, "How'd you get here?" I was like, "What do you mean? How did I get here?"
That's like 07, 08.
How did you find it without having to call me and get directions?
Oh, your dad.
I was like, what do you mean? So this is what I do for a living. I live in New Zealand. I drive on the other side of the road. Like I can get.
How did you find me? Like he was hiding?
Locations in the middle of nowhere. And he's like,
we purposely moved.
But it was funny because in his mind, I'm still that 18, 17-year-old kid living in the house, right?
That's pretty funny. Did you find me?
But anyway, I thought that was hilarious.
It is,
and I don't think that ever goes away, right? I think your parents. We talked about this before.
It doesn't go away.
Your parents will always see you. It doesn't matter if you're a 55-year-old who's an expert in your field. If you tell them something or give them advice, well, I'm going to go talk to somebody else about that because you're just that stupid kid.
It's just they can't see past it.
No.
And I don't know what that is like either. I don't know, right?
Yeah, exactly. See, I don't know. We won't know what that's like on the other side.
No. And it's mind blowing to see it. It's just, you got to look and go, what?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
You know what my mom said to me last week? We were talking about something. I go, this is what I said. I go, Mom, I am half intelligent, right?
Yeah.
I come from you and Dad. And she goes, well, you're not as smart as you think you are. And I just went, what? And I go, what I'm telling you about is what I know. It's my thing. And then I said, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, I understand.
I
know, right?
Thanks for bringing me back down to earth there.
I'm trying to explain something to you that's very important, and I like that I know. And she's just like, you're not as smart as you think.
Yeah.
Well, how the fuck? Why does everybody else come to me for this kind of advice, right? Like and help and everything. Yeah. Okay. And I have a long list of people that I've done. Like,
it's because I changed your diaper and I know better.
You did not. We had a nanny.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, it was my grandmother.
Of course. Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
I should have been black. I was raised by my grandmother and my mother.
My grandmother lived with us until we were. I was in. I don't know if I don't know if it was junior high or still in elementary, but yeah, my grandmother lived with us for the first, at least like 10, 12, 13 years of my life. Yeah, same thing. Helped out, always there, right? Yeah.
I can remember, this just came to me. I was 3 or 4 years old. I don't know why I can picture this. My memory's pretty good. Yeah, shut up, Dave. So I remember being in my grandmother's house. I showed you the house.
Yeah, you did across from the Chinese food place.
Right.
There. Yeah.
So I remember being in the house, and I was 3 or 4, and I think we're just learning to be on the potty. And I remember we were going to go somewhere, and my nan looks right at me, and she goes, "Do you got to go cucky?" And I'll never forget that. As long as I live that word, I'm like, I never heard it again.
No.
I've never heard it before.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that word before?
No.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, no, I guess I don't need to.
See, my grandmother was English, right? So she was like, she still had her accent. So my buddies used to call and like just hope that she would answer the phone.
So they would hope she'd answer.
Oh yeah, because they loved her accent.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one. You met my buddy Marcello and Nino before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about Nino. But
Nino was the younger one. Marcello was the older guy. Marcello's out in
well, he's the one I probably would have met back in
the hockey player.
This is about 30 years ago now.
Yeah. Anyway, so when we were growing up, they lived across the street. Well, sorry, across the street and across the river where we live because the water's in the middle, right?
Sure. Yep.
So when Sam came from Italy, his father, right? His name is Salvatore Rocco Fabrizi.
Sure.
Okay? For real, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's Nino Rocco Fabrizi and then Marcello Salvatore Fabrizi. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then Caroline Smith was the mother, right?
Yeah.
White as you could be. Her.
Yeah.
She passed away from cancer. God love her. She was such a nice woman.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we were young, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No lie. I swear to God, you can ask Nino. Every time you call their house, Sam would answer the phone like this. What?
What do you want?
No, just what? Like that. And screaming in the fucking phone like, hey, is Nino there?
Yeah.
Like, Nino! And then he's like, Dad doesn't like the phone. I'm like, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, his fucking father was batshit crazy. Strong as an ox.
Weren't the phones that you had back then were the ones you had to dial?
Oh yeah, the old school ones. What is it?
Now ours were still on the wall, and you still had the dial where you had to.
Thomas Edison's finest hour.
Remember those ones?
I do. And you were hoping there wasn't a lot of 9s and 8s.
You were hoping there wasn't a lot of 9s and 8s in the number. Yeah.
Fuck again.
Yeah, I got it wrong.
Yeah,
shit, I gotta start all over again. Click.
Remember those? Yeah, click. Exactly. So, like I said, listen.
Yeah.
People are smoking weed these days, and this just came to me. How high do you need to be? Thomas Edison invented the phone, right? Or sorry, Alexander Graham Bell invented the phone.
Mm-hmm.
How high do you need to be and go, I need to talk to somebody that's not in the room?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to go make some shit and figure out how this thing. So people saying, oh, top level dudes don't smoke weed. I've heard, that's why I'm bringing that up. I just heard that conversation. I'm like, I got news for you. They all do. Did you see Elon Musk on Rogan?
I did.
Right, and his stocks went down like $1 billion the next day. But yeah,
he had a massive baseball bat in his hand, and he was smoking. I think at the time.
That's crazy. Yeah. But anyway,
yeah.
So all right. So I watched an awesome movie, Adam Sandler. It was not Happy Gilmore 2. It was Hustle, the basketball movie. As a basketball fan, I got to tell you, top 3.
It was a great movie.
Top 3. It was a fantastic movie. Mm-hmm. It was so well written.
Yeah, top 3. So Hoosier still number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's number 2?
I'm gonna have to go. You're probably Champions.
Is this the one where
Woody Harrelson coaches the Special Olympic team?
I remember that one.
It is so
I did see
fucking
it.
Funny.
It was good. Yeah.
I'm picking it because it was funny because the kids that were in it, they basically just ad-libbed most of the shit and did whatever they wanted. Yeah. It was so fun.
And it's the one where Harrelson he gets fired or something. Right?
Yeah, he got. I can't remember what happened.
Service or something.
Yeah, he had to coach this team.
Yeah.
And like there was just one dude, and he's like, "Big balls, big balls." He'd throw the fucking basketball over his head backwards, and I'm like, "How hard would that have been?"
I know.
Filming that, trying not to burst out laughing because they were so funny. But yeah, they did well. They did well. So
I would go with Hoosiers 1, and then I'd if you go back and movie Blue Chips.
Yep,
that one.
He's already had it in my head.
Penny Hardaway.
Yep, everybody was in that. Nick Nolte was the coach.
Yeah, great movie. Go back and watch that if you've never seen it. It's a great
All right, I'll
movie.
put Champions at 4 because
Above the Rim is another.
Oh, that's another one, right? Yeah. The reason I put Champions because I laughed so hard, but it's not really basketball. Right?
Yeah.
But
sure.
All right, so let's put that at 4. I'm going to go with yours. The
you
same.
Can go with whatever. I'm just saying,
but it's not really like when I said basketball, I was like, oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But so the Hustle. If you people,
Hustle. Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, Adam Sandler's killer in this.
And now the guy. Oh God, is that Herman Gomez? Is that his name? I can't remember. The guy that played the guy's the basketball player. I don't know his real name. He's trying to represent in the.
Sorry, dude, but you played a hell of a job in that.
Did a great job in that movie.
Great job.
And Edwards was in it. He was the bad guy.
Oh, he was such an asshole.
Bad guy. He was just the asshole.
He was just the asshole, and he was a great asshole. He played a great. That must have been fun for him to do.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, great. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
You'd asked me if I saw it. I said yes, I saw it. It was really good. My wife and I sat down and watched it together and really, really enjoyed it.
And it was well written, like how it all worked out in the end. Like he spent all his money to get that young. Sorry, spoiler alert! If you haven't seen it, it's like 8 years old.
Oh yeah, sorry, spoiler
Piss
alert.
off. Yeah, like how he did that. Like because I see somebody doing that. Like you really believed in the kid, right? Yeah. And then the best part is he couldn't find the kid. He's down hustling. Yeah,
that's right.
Because he's
It kind of it's what's the one with Tom Cruise in it? Oh my God, I can't think of it right now. With Cuba Gooding Jr. Where he's the agent and he leaves the agency.
Show me the money. What the hell's that movie called?
Oh my God, why can't I think of it? It's a great movie.
Me either, but
anyway,
100% great movie.
Great memories. We have great memories.
Yeah. Listen, once again, we've forgotten more than
what you'll see is it'll be right here.
It'll be right here. It's gonna have to be. It'll come to us maybe later. But that was
oh my God, I can't think of the name of it. That's gonna drive me bonkers now. But anyway, great movie.
You want to tell? No, I air dry.
Similar thing, right? Like he was, decided to put everything on the line to kind of represent this one guy.
One guy.
Sure he got, everything he deserved. Anyway, great movie, man. Yep. Sorry.
Can't think of the name. But I know that the kid in it was in Happy Gilmore. He was the golfer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that young fella, I think was him. Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
figure that out too.
Yep.
But yeah, great movie. Great movie. And Uncut Gems, also another great movie that I liked from Adam Sandler. Not just his Happy Gilmore and all the horse shit and funny stuff.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
That was serious.
Oh, if one that he did that I really loved was that Punch Drunk Glove.
That was good too.
Yeah, but that was different from what he's used to doing as well, right?
That was.
You talk about movies like that, man, like
Spanglish.
Spanglish was good though. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
We're naming stuff you guys don't even know.
Yeah. Like we've said before, we're Sandler fans. So
but here's the other thing too.
Not too many Sandler movies I haven't at least given a go.
That's right.
So, but what I was gonna say is, some of those comedians. some of their best movies are movies where they've taken on more serious roles, like
Yeah.
Robin
Robin
Williams with
Williams.
Good Will Hunting, with
Great movie.
what's the one where he's got all the kids? Oh my God, I can't think.
When
of
they
it.
stand up and go, "Captain, oh my Captain."
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, what
oh
is
my
that?
God, I can't think of it. Anyway, that great movie again.
Another one we're missing.
Again, maybe my memory's
we're
not
having
as
a
good.
bad time today. Usually we're way better than
that
this.
one will be here too, so we can see which
what
one.
What the hell is that one?
It's not Toy Soldiers. It's the one.
No,
anyway, it's the one where he's at the prep school. Great.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I watched it more than once.
Yeah. And then you had Jim Carrey in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I think it's called. Really interesting movie. If you've
I haven't seen that.
It's really good.
No, I haven't seen that. I was just trying to go through
Truman
the memory.
Show.
Oh, that was.
You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, so like some of these movies are.
Well, the Andy Kaufman one.
Where they're not the really, it's not that kind of silly comedy movie. Where they're really, really good movies. Yeah.
You still got to be crazy to be it.
Yeah, you do. Right. Yeah.
So I've been talking to my friend that's down in the valley, Shaner. Shout out to Shane. Right, used to live with Shane too. Not like that. We're not gay anymore. What? I'm not gay. He is. I'm just a real heavy sleeper.
That's right.
What? Yeah. So there's a reason why I don't go fishing with my gay friends, Mike. You know why?
No.
Because every time I get a fish on, I say, grab my pole, things get weird.
Yeah, I bet.
Right, so there's no more of that. Just saying. But yeah, Shane, we're going to see you soon, buddy. We're coming down to visit. Now.
Sorry, Shane, for anybody that doesn't know, you just got outed, apparently.
That's right. Shane is not gay. He's got a lovely girlfriend. It's our banter back and forth. He's going to laugh his balls off when he hears that. So. Yeah, because when I called him up the other day, he goes, it's a YouTube sensation.
Oh, yeah.
I go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And then we both laughed. Right? Yeah. So I just saw a thing in the news about the Menendez brothers. You remember these guys?
Oh, yeah. They were just up for parole, right?
Yeah. Denied.
Now, were they both? I saw one did, and I thought the other one, I don't know if the other one had his...
they're both denied. They're both in on it. But if you don't know what the story was, they killed their parents because their parents were pricks. Mm-hmm. Right? I don't know. I believe, hang on, allegedly, pretty sure that the father touched them.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So, piece of shit, right? And then they killed him and went, I don't know what happened. And
yeah, right.
Prison forever, right?
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah. No, I saw that the one brother anyway got denied parole, and I knew the other one was about to have his hearing.
Well, it's kind of hard to let one out and the other one not. But there's a Netflix documentary called Monsters.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
actually, right. Same reason as I didn't watch the Liver King one because he's just batshit crazy now.
Sure. Yeah.
And I refused to watch the Conor McGregor ass wipe also because of all his indiscretion. And all the bullshit he's doing, cheat on his wife, slapping old men.
Yeah, like,
fuck, slap me. I need some money, fucker.
Yeah.
Gotta fix my car.
Again, he doesn't, he's got all that money. He just doesn't care.
And still acts like a son of a bitch. Yeah. Like, you can do better. You can be better. Yeah. So, did I tell you about my car? This car, the Lexus.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
so,
what?
There's no more dents. The studs is still in it. It hasn't been fixed. But they gave me a date.
Okay.
12th of September.
Okay.
That was last week.
Yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. So, and then he goes, we're going to keep it for 11 days. Okay.
Yeah, because I know the last time you went in, we talked about this in the last podcast, was that they didn't have the parts.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why did he goes, well, I just can't get you in. Yeah. Now it's a time thing. But here's the thing. You could have booked me in the day I was at that thing. And then when I showed, like.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So the car's going to be fixed finally.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm so mad it's a brand new car with 2 giant dents in it.
Yeah, and those dents have been there for over a month now, right?
Yeah, and if I drive fast enough, you can't see them. So.
It looks like a racing stripe.
Well, yeah. It's like, what is that? Okay, yeah, right. So, yeah, I don't know. Thanks for showing up once again with Mikey D. And Bobby D. See, I did it backwards again. I remembered. Now, you can see us on Spotify, of course, watch or listen. You can see us on the YouTube channel that we do with My Fitness, Muscle and Fiction with Coach Bobby, me. Mm-hmm. And Buzzsprout puts it on all kinds of things, okay? So you can look at it there or listen to it there. So once again, we're going to do one more thing, though, before. We did see in our statistics, Dartmouth is watching us. So thanks, Dartmouth. It's across the bridge.
Dartmouth.
Do you know what the best thing about Dartmouth is, Mike? Halifax. Sorry. I know. But
I work in Dartmouth. Dartmouth's fine.
I was just going to say that Mike does work in Dartmouth. That's a fact, right? And
yeah.
All right. We're also huge in Middle Sackville. So to all my friends at the gym, maybe that are watching us, I'm not sure.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, Brian, Jenna, the team. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know who's watching, but thanks. And what was the other one? What was the other Just Halifax in general.
Halifax
in general.
Yep.
So people are tuning in a little bit. Once again, we've got a few emails that are offside. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll start having to talking about New Zealand a little bit more. We're not getting much coverage down in New Zealand.
Not much coverage down in New Zealand.
Come on, New Zealand.
But it's we're at the opposite end of the world, so it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week. Guaranteed. We're at weekly. All right. Yep. So you know what's coming. Thumbs up.